Would you like to learn how to gain confidence and attract more success in your life? In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can do that. Hello, I'm Anthony from strongmencoaching.com, and I've been working with men for close to 8 years now, and I'm going to share with you exactly how you can build more confidence and attract more success in your life. One of the things that you've got to understand first and foremost about confidence is that confidence comes from doing something over and over and over again. And I'm going to share with you a quick story about a friend of mine who is a professional public speaker. And he has done over 1,000 public presentations, talks, MC, these sorts of things in his career. One of the things that in talking with him is that one talk led to the next one where he was able to learn from each and every time. So in the beginning, right, his first, let's say 100 presentations or talks that he had given, can you imagine the experience that he obtained from all of those presentations? From now, he can look back at the 1,000 presentations he has done and realize and have the confidence to really go out and talk to anybody, any size of group, because he has done something, presentations over and over and over again. And that's where confidence comes from. But you must be willing to put in the time, put in the effort to learn something and to be good at it over time and to continue to learn from it over and over again. So when it comes to success, it also includes this as well, where you attract more success because you are doing something that, one, you have some skills, right? You're building up those skills, and then it allows you to be more confident to do other things that building upon your skills or your skill set that will attract more and more opportunities in your life. So let me go over this real quick. So once again, confidence comes from doing something consistently where you can do it without even really having to think about it. Even though you're going to learn from it and grow from every experience, that's where confidence comes from. So take a moment now to think of the things that you're confident in. What have you been doing for some time that you've put in a lot of time, energy into, that if I were to come to you and ask you to teach me something, what would be that one thing or several things that with no hesitation you would be able to instruct me or teach me how to do it? Well, it could be anything. Think of the things in your life, whether you could change a tire, change the oil, build a house, build a wall, paint, whatever it might be. Of all the things that someone can possibly do in this life, what's something that you can confidently or that you have confidence in doing? Driving a car. You've been doing it for a very long time, right? You're confident in driving. You've been doing it for so long. That's something that you have confidence in because you've been doing it for a long time. Have a look or think about your job. Imagine somebody just starting the position that you have been doing for a very long time. So if you have 5-10 years of experience and somebody's just coming into the industry or coming into the career, you would have much more confidence in this than this person because you've been doing something for a very long time. I remember when I worked as a warranty manager for a home builder many, 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 many years ago. And I got to the point where I was able to walk into a home and look at all the areas that would come up often that homeowners would have. And eventually, it got to the point where I can literally go through a home, and because issues would come up more often, there were at least 5 or so areas that people would often have issues with: their carpet, paint, drywall, these sorts of things. And I eventually developed the skill or the eye to notice these things, to know how to fix them, to explain what's going on to the homeowner. And this came from the time that I had spent in this job, in this position, that allowed me to confidently go into a home and explain to a homeowner what's going on and how it's going to be fixed. But that came as a result of doing it many, many times. When I first started the job and had to go out and meet with homeowners, of course, I was extremely nervous. I was learning about the construction field. I was learning about home building. So there were a lot of perhaps terms, terminology, things that I might not have known at the time. So going in and talking to homeowners, it's a very, important topic, right? It's their home, and they want it to be the way they want their home to be. And so it was very important to have that customer service. It was important to be able to explain exactly what's going on, how it's going to be fixed, and provide that customer service to them and reassure them that everything was going to be taken care of. But that came as a result, that confidence of being able to go in any home and talk to a homeowner about any topic pertaining to their home. That came from time in that position. So when it comes to anything that you want to have confidence in, the only way to build confidence is to do the very thing that you're lacking confidence in. No matter what it is that you want to improve in your life, you've got to put in the time. And I think that oftentimes people want there to be a quick fix. Just tell me what I need to do, and I'm off to the races. And that's not how things work. You've got to put in the time. I'm a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I've been training for a very long time, off and on. And when I remember the first time training Jiu-Jitsu, you don't have that much confidence. You're getting tapped out. You're not really able to, to have that confidence in sparring and these sorts of things. But over time, by time someone has put in many hours on the mat, they eventually get to a point where they feel comfortable in any position, no matter what position they might be. They have been in that situation so many times that they feel comfortable in it and are able to be patient and wait for that opportunity to escape and improve their position. But this comes from a lot of time, comes from a lot of hours on the mat. And you cannot buy a pill to get you from the white belt to the black belt. You have to personally put in that time, energy, and effort into improving and developing the skills necessary to get to that next level. And that's how it is in life. So if you're struggling with lack of confidence in a particular area in your life, I encourage you to seek out the challenge, seek out the opportunities to put in the time and effort into what it is that you want to have more confidence in. Have that belief in yourself that you can get in there. And whether you're nervous or shy or whatever it might be, to challenge yourself, to put yourself in those situations in order for you to build that confidence. You're not going to feel so confident at the beginning because you just haven't done it long enough. But with consistency, you will learn and grow and eventually build that confidence to where you can do what it is that you want to do. So one of the things that I want to make sure also that you learn or understand is the difference between confidence and self-esteem. Now, confidence is being able to conduct or participate or do something that you have the skills and knowledge and ability to do. That's confidence, you have confidence by being able to do that, right? Confidence in what you're able to do. Self-esteem has to do with you personally. And I think oftentimes men, they want to build confidence. And that's important. Confidence comes from putting in the time to developing a skill. Self-esteem is your personal, your worth, your value. And when that is low, oftentimes it will prevent you from starting something new in order to build that confidence. So in order to build that confidence, you want to make sure that you're building your self-esteem and understanding that it's okay that you're not going to be perfect at the beginning. And self-esteem is what's going to help you to be willing to step into those times where you're uncomfortable, that will allow you to build that confidence. And with confidence, you can also build your self-esteem because you know that you've put in the time, the effort into building a skill, building something that you're now confident in that would ultimately lead you to knowing that you have value. You are smart, intelligent, creative. You're willing to put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order for you to build the confidence that you want in a particular area in your life. So understand those two differences, and to understand it's important also to not just build your confidence, but also to build your self-esteem, where you don't need any external validation for your self-worth. All right. I want to keep that short, but I really want to end it by you understanding that very important point about self-esteem and confidence. Check out this video here where I explain a little more about confidence and self-esteem, and get out there and challenge yourself. So go now, check out that video. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe, hit that like button, get those notifications for more ways on how you can become the man that you want to be right now. I'm Anthony from strongmencoaching.com. Until next time, stay strong.